Vieste, located in the beautiful Gargano National Park, is hosting the FPT for the third time in 2023. The riders were super excited to come back after the incredible conditions encountered here in previous years. In 2022, Italian Jacopo Testa took the win and cemented his European Championship title for that year, thanks to his performance against his biggest rival and 2019 Vieste winner, Jentel Kers. Last year also saw some of the riders trialling the Foilstyle discipline in Vieste. The potential was clear, and this year Foilstyle has become a part of the main event. But what exactly is it?
Foilstyle is windsurfing, except rather than the fin we have, we've got the foil. It's basically like an aeroplane wing, and it provides lifts the board out of the water.
It's a new discipline that basically Müller created out of nowhere a couple of years ago, and now everyone is kind of hopping on the trend.
Days in the past where we'd look at the sea and be like, oh, there's no point in going out, whereas it's a whole new world that it's opened up.
It's a great way for people to go on the water and train their normal freestyle routine in less wind.
We just get so many more hours on the water. We keep the same sail, now we added the foil in there and we can go massive even in the light conditions. For our pleasure, it's amazing to fly so high in a light wind.
Landing in Foilstyle is actually harder than in normal freestyle because you have less wind in the sail. And normally it can help you stay upright, it can save your moves if you actually kind of off balance.
I think compared to freestyle it's very similar, but it just takes a couple little tweaks here and there to adapt the moves.
With a lot of those tweaks still needing to be made for a lot of the riders, many of them arrived early to practice their Foilstyle on the water in Vieste. But the moment the wind picked up, many of the riders opted for a traditional fin setup to do some training. Free sailing is always different from competitive sailing though, and with the event window opening, it was finally time for some match-ups. Especially impressive was the Dutchman Tim Gerdes. The youngster was going toe-to-toe with the established elite of the freestyle world and was quickly becoming the favourite.
Oh, it was fun. It's hard working, pumping up to the foil all the time, but it's exciting to do some moves.
Competitive experience would be the deciding factor though, and it soon came down to two riders who'd got the hang of the foil.
It's light, but really fun foiling conditions.
The single elimination final was on between Jentel Kers and Leigh Neubauer. With 2 moves counting on each tack, riders always start safe, just to fill up their score sheet. Kayers looked very confident, but he went down on a Pasco attempt at the very beginning. Lennart proved himself to be a competitive machine and landed all of his moves in style. Kayers went down again, and that meant trouble for the Belgian rider. Neubauer had a full score sheet with yet another clean move. The Belgian picked up the pace, but he still had so much work to do. Kayers once again went for the Pasco, but couldn't make it work. Lennart decides to give the move a go as well, but he also failed. Then Lennart sticks the Pasco, but it's very, very wet. The judges didn't score it well. And there it is, the risk pays off. Kayers stomps a perfect Pasco for maximum points. Lennart knew that he was on the back foot and tried another Pasco, but to no avail. Kayers backs up his score nicely, although he struggles to stay upright due to the light winds that make it so hard to balance with the sail.
The winner of the first single elimination of the first freestyle competition here in Vieste is from Belgium. Second position goes to Germany, to Lennart Neubauer. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to win. First of all, competing on the foil is something completely different. We didn't know what to expect from other riders. Even for myself, I didn't know what to do exactly in the heat. Looked like it worked out pretty good. Also for the judges, everything was new, and yeah, I was definitely surprised of all the riders. Actually, from the first round on, everyone was doing moves I know they can do, but I didn't expect to see them all in the heat. You know, like everyone can do some moves, and it's better in one or the other. But I didn't expect that everyone would be put straight, like boom, heats together, and yeah, I was super stoked to see. The Pasco is kind of my cheat code because I knew Lennart could do it, but I was like one of the only one who, I don't know, put interest in learning that move. It definitely worked out because it's a higher scoring move, which just give me that edge over the other guys. But they definitely, I know some of the guys are talented enough to already send it out in the double. Everyone kind of impressed me. We have Steven, the oldest one of all of us, still on podium, ripping and everything. Then you have the young gun, Lennart, but definitely have to mention also Lucy, the only girl competing in it. Yeah, I feel confident, and I just more than stoked to sail more heats. I definitely want to defend the win.
Yentl was not in the clear yet though. In windsurfing competition, a comeback round is customary, where every athlete gets a chance to fight their way back up the ladder. There was a promising forecast to run this, but the riders were first confronted with a windless lay day.
This place is amazing. I go here with the family and they can play here, shallow waters, and they just like can put the kids in the water, it's no problem, and then I can go surfing all day, it's amazing.
Vieste is so good. I like this ocean, I like this wind, I like these people, so good here.
I used to come here during Easter holidays. I came in this camping and I went sailing a lot in this place, so I know the thermic, the condition, everything.
No day on the Freestyle Pro Tour goes down without some action though, so the riders went into the town of Vieste for a tow-in session and created some postcards from this beautiful place. It might seem bizarre that the riders can go windsurfing without wind, but just imagine sticking your head outside of a fast car. The wind that you feel there is exactly what the athletes are using to perform their normal windsurfing tricks. Now it was time to shake everyone out of holiday mode. As the wind filled in, it was time to run the comeback round of Foilstyle. Having learnt from the first round, riders were now fully focused on improving in this elimination. And it was clear that everyone had gained confidence and was landing moves way more consistently. Despite some fantastic and very close battles, nothing had changed at the top of the order, and the crowds were treated to another final between Jentel and Lennart. Lennart made a great start to his heat again, but Kers was quick to defend. Neubauer seemed to have lost his flow. He crashed 3 times in a row, attempting the same move. There was only one thing left to do for the Belgian, and that was to put the nail in the coffin with another perfect pass go.
Taking second place here in the event is insane. 4 or 5 people who could have all came out on top, and it's very interesting because most of us had never Foilstyle together, so we didn't really know what to expect, you know, who has got what tricks. I can definitely see a big future for the sport, especially like with the level being so high. Steven, Jentel, I think he is the man to beat right now, considering foilstyling.
Super stoked to be the first winner of a foilstyle event.
Finally, on the very last day, there was enough wind to swap the foils for the fin. And travelling all the way from Japan just for the fin comp was Takumi Maria.
And my dream is world champion. So I need more skill and talk with other people. So I need to join the EFPT and PWS, so I came here. I will do my best.
Right from the off, the action was intense. Impressing everyone with his style, flow and huge repertoire of tricks, Takumi progressed through the competition until the wind dropped too much to continue. And this meant the men were left without a result.
A real shame that we couldn't finish the men's single.
Probably not the conditions that we would have liked.
Sometimes it's like this, when the event has some light wind, we have to run what we can, and unfortunately it didn't work out for the men, but the girls definitely had some good sailing in and they managed to finish their single.
It's the first time the women have competed in Vieste and they managed to put on a great show despite the tricky conditions. The final showdown would see Micah Hooverman and Lisa Cloister go toe-to-toe. Unfortunately, it was abandoned due to light winds, and another attempt had to be made on bigger sails.
We had a lot of light wind in the competition, but we really pumped our hearts out, and I think we put on a good show.
I had to switch my gear, so it was hard to get used to.
It's definitely something that I need to work on, bigger sails, lighter winds.
So after a quick pit stop, the women headed back out. Micah Hooverman proved unstoppable. She is now battling for her 5th European title in a row at this event.
So the winner is Micah Hooverman, second place goes to Lisa Cloister from Germany, so congratulations.
I'm really happy to win. It was great to sail against the girls. They put on a really great fight, so but yeah, super happy.
It was my first final and it was really nice to sail the final against Micah because it's a good friend of mine and we cheered to each other when doing trick, and yeah, it was also less pressure for me because I know she's really, really good and I just tried my best, and yeah.
Thank you. Called Lisa Cloister and Michael Foilstyle. Congratulations, Steven Winterkover, Leonard Neumann. Un applauso.
That's it for this year's event in Vieste. And even though the conditions didn't play ball, the Foilstyle was there to save the day. There's no doubt Vieste left a memorable impression on all of the riders, and they're excited to return for 2024.
Yeah, super cool to have been back in Vieste, in beautiful Italy. We weren't as lucky as the last years with the wind, but you know, with bringing the new discipline, Foilstyle, we had an amazing show, amazing event.
Yeah, I'm really looking for next year to come back here. I really think it's a really good spot for freestyling. I want to see the place with a strong wind and big waves.
The riders are now off to our next event in Geneva, Switzerland, where Foilstyle and Tow-In will take centre stage. See you there.